Hey y'all, so I'm sitting in my truck. It's early Saturday morning. I just drove over to our rental house and I'm here today to clean it after a checkout. Yes, I'm here to clean it. Even hosts have to clean rental properties sometimes. My normal cleaner, who's amazing, had a family emergency, so here I am. Instead of laying in my bed, playing Words with Friends, or just mindlessly scrolling Facebook, I'm up early cleaning a rental. So I thought, what better to show you guys what it looks like when we first go in one, and all the things that I like to make sure they get cleaned, and all the things that I do. So I've got my supplies. I've got some goodies back there, a bag of books I got for $1 from a thrift store with my mom, some extra trash bags. So let's get started. Looks like this bed wasn't used. I know on this reservation, it was just one lady, a couple people, actually. Everything looks in good shape. Bathroom, good shape. No issues there. No fun surprises. We're gonna need to lift up the blinds. Make sure sometimes there's, oh, nice. There's some good pops left behind. No issues. See if we've got a dishwasher full of dishes. These appear to be clean. We might run it just in case. Everything looks in great shape so far. Looks like some laundry. All right, that's nice of her to make the bed, but we're gonna strip all that and make sure we wash everything that was touched. Doesn't look like she needed any, or they needed any of our supplies. We always check all the drawers to make sure everything was grabbed. All right. One more room to check. Everything looks like it's in good shape. So given this, we're gonna make sure we leave her a 5-star review and get started. So the sheets are all on top of the washing machine, which is nice that she stripped the sheets. But usually if I'm asked, I say, no, don't strip the sheets, because if they're on the bed, I can make sure there's no stains. It'll be stretched out across the bed. So it makes it super easy if I need to do any kind of pre-treat or anything. But for these, I'll just look through them very carefully, make sure there's needs to be no pre-treating, and then we'll stick them in the wash. Usually the dishwasher and or the washing machine is best to start first because they take the longest. And since we've got a lot of linens to do, we'll get that going before we start cleaning. But these sheets look good, so I think we're ready for the wash. One thing I like to do is check all of my supplies. For example, I put floor cleaner for guests. Looks like that's getting kind of low. I also, one of my favorite things ever is Folex. So this guy looks a little bit low. These are perfect for removing stains out of furniture, even carpet, or sometimes I use it on sheets. Just depends on the stain. Looks like we're gonna need more dish tabs. I provide those. She didn't use the sponge or the soap, so no need to refill or replace those. I'll put some extra trash bags down. I always keep an extra box of trash bags. I'm not really worried about a guest taking them. If they did, it's $4 or $5, big whoop. But running out of trash bags can be pretty frustrating as a guest. I personally, in most places, also supply things like wrap. I don't always keep up with those, and I don't expect my cleaners to, but when I stop by, I always refill these. I also keep different types of storage bags. I get lots of comments on this. I mean, it's so simple to do it, and it hardly has to be refilled. We also have batteries that we provide for all the remotes. Very important. What's more frustrating than having the remote batteries run out while you're there? When you're cleaning a rental, it's much different than a regular residential clean. There's all sorts of different things that you have to do that you wouldn't necessarily have to pay attention to when you're just cleaning regular. For example, check out the entrance of these baseboards. There's a hair right there. And when I zoom in, how gross is this? Look, another hair. So even though the house looks really clean, just walking in, there's all of this nastiness. So every turn, really, ideally, baseboards need to be inspected and probably wiped down. One thing I never expect my cleaners to do, of course, if this was gloss paint, I'd hope they'd wipe it down, but wall scuffs, especially on entranceways walking up. I just painted these maybe 2 weeks ago, and we've already got issues there, so I'll probably come by and grab all those as well. I just think stuff like that just makes it look so much nicer. It's the details. When you're cleaning a short-term rental, you have to look in every hidden space. So every drawer needs to be open, every cabinet door needs to be open, every bed needs to be looked under. So just an example, I'm sitting here looking under this bed and I notice books, there's puzzle pieces, some random trash, maybe that's tissue, I'm not sure. Even look under every dresser because everything needs to be clean. So here's another one that gets past a lot of my cleaners. Shower curtains. I like to use a liner and then an outside curtain, but these liners tend to get dirty very quickly. And I just took a look at this one, and you might not be able to see from the video, but you can notice, oh yeah, there you go. This needs to be washed. That's gross. So we'll be taking that off, giving that a spray down and washing it and checking the rest. And this is what you call clean. Being a good host, it's not for the faint of heart. I've had to learn how to be a cleaner. I've had to learn how to be a plumber. I've had to learn how to be a handyman. I like to say handy woman. But regardless, it's hard work. It's very rewarding. But let me tell you, make sure before you get into it, you know what you're getting into. See y'all next time.